So the thing is, you have the perfect idea, it's a great deal, you're just finding a little bit of a problem in finding the funding. Well, in this video, I'm gonna share 5 different places where you can find investors for that next deal. Coming up. Hey there, it's Billy with Keep On Cash Flow, helping you to grow your money and your mindset so that you can get closer to the lifestyle that you really want to lead. Now on this channel, we're going to be sharing tips and strategy videos just like this. And if it's your first time, you should consider subscribing. And definitely make sure that you check out the links and the comments that are listed in the section below. Wanted to talk about the 5 different places where you can find investors to fund your deals. I know a lot of times it's one of the biggest things that are, especially for people just getting started, is how do you go out, where do you find people to invest in? They talk about angel investors and they talk about funding and rounds and things like that, but I just wanted to share a secret with you that I learned after having invested, been in a real estate entrepreneur for the last couple years. It's pretty as easy as just walking out on the street. You'll be able to find investors all around you. I'm going to give you just 5 tips, 5 places where you can think of. First of all, I want to share with you, if you are a part of a club or an association, you have common interests, so listen, maybe that person that's sitting next to you could be your next potential investor. I also like to do a lot of traveling, so I'm constantly in airports, train stations, and guess what? All around me there are, well, potential investors, people to talk to. You can also even come up with things like, a sporting event, for instance. That is another place where you can find potential investors. And it's as easy as walking out on the street, as I'm doing right now, just looking around. There's plenty of shops, and there are even restaurants, coffee shops, and that's another place where you can find people. Everybody likes to eat, so there's usually people around to do exactly that. And this one may be a little bit lesser known, but think about it. If you go to some place like an art gallery or even a museum, there is an opportunity to potentially find and work with new investors. Now, the whole thing of the matter is, I just want you to know that it's as simple as getting out, walking on the street, doing things that you already like to do, and just being aware and open your eyes. But most importantly, you need to think more about what value can you bring to your potential investor, because it's not necessarily about what they can do for you. Really be focused on what you can do for them. That's where the real value is. And so I'd like to leave you with the question of the day. Today's question is, of the 5 places that I've just told you about, which would be the easiest, or which will be the easiest for you to go to and start to have that first conversation with a potential investor? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments box below. And yeah, so this is Billy Keels with Keep On Cash Flow. It's my 2 cents for today. And as always, hasta la próxima.